Good evening, I am Shibila, Assistant Professor, PG Microbiology Department. Then now we can discuss rumen microflora. Before we discuss rumen microflora, we know about the what is ruminants or what is the part of digestive systems, etc. Then ruminants, the common animals among the environment, we also known as the grass eating animals. And what is the peculiarity of ruminants? We know that they eating grasses or other foods without chewing and directly swallow into their digestive systems. Because of this, they are directly eating. They have a secondary chewing process. This type of animals are known as ruminants, and the process of this secondary chewing is the rumination. And the digestive tract of the ruminants are mainly divided into the 4 chambers. Their stomach contains different chambers. The first one is rumen and reticulum, abomasum and omasum. And then we can look these different chambers, and for each or other feeds are mixed with saliva from the mouth of ruminants, and it's directly swallowed into the reticulum of the ruminants, and this saliva mixed part is called bolus, and this bolus reached to the reticulum. We already said that there is no chewing process, so these reticulums are partially digested in the reticulum part, and this bolus is reached to the reticulum part and mixed with digestive juices and partially digested. This partially digested compound is known as cud, and this cud is go back to the mouth and undergo chewing, and this chewed cud is again reached to the reticulum. Then the solid particles slowly moves into the rumen, and liquid portion rapidly moves into the omasum and abomasums. The reticulum is also called honeycomb because their surface is a honeycomb like structure, and the main function of reticulum is the smaller particles are digested, and the large bulks are break down into smaller molecules. Then the rumen we also said that rumen is the largest part of the ruminant's stomach, and the rumen is also not a punch, and some finger-like projections are also present in this rumen, and these finger-like projections are called papillae, and it helps to increase the surface area of the rumen. The rumen acts as a fermentation vat or fermentation tank by hosting different kinds of the microorganism. About 50 to 65% of sugars, that's carbohydrates, are digested from the rumen, and the pH range is in between 6.5 to 6.8. The rumen is a completely anaerobic environment, and the uppermost part of the rumen, that is head space of the rumen, collect different kinds of gases like methane, carbon dioxide and hydrogen sulfates, and these collected gases expelled continuously through the mouth of the rumen, and this process is known as erucation. The next part of the ruminant stomach is omasum. Omasum is a spherical structure, and it is connected with rumen with a tunnel shaped, and this feed is reached to omasum, and the other digestive undigested particles are digested in this omasum, and this is then reached to abomasum. Abomasum is the true stomach, that is which behaves like other animals' original stomach, and this abomasum secrete many enzymes, and here the chemical breakdown of the compounds are done, and this pH range and which release hydrochloric acids, thereby this acid provide a pH between 3.5 to 4 ranges. And this digested, this not completed but almost digested feed is then transferred to large and small intestines. This large and small intestine contains some sac-like structure called cecum, and these cecums are consist a large number of bacteria which helps to the digestion by the releasing of enzymes, and this intestine will complete the digestion of a ruminant. Then we can discuss the microbial flora of the ruminant's gut. The major microbes are bacteria, fungi, protozoans and archaea, which helps to the digestion of structural carbohydrate, non-structural carbohydrate and proteins. Almost protozoas are 40 to 60% protozoas are contained in the ruminant's gut, and which helps to the digestion of sugars, carbohydrates. And the second major is the ruminal fungi, 5 to 10% fungi, which helps to the breakdown of ester linkage between lignin and hemicellulose, and also digestion of the cellulose, which is the major component of the plants. And the rumen archaea, 3% of rumen archaea, which helps to the breakaging of proteins and amino acids. Most of the bacteria and fungi used by the methanogens, which synthesize methane, or which is the archaebacteria. We are formerly studied that archaebacteria are the major methanogenic bacteria, and that helps to the synthesis of methane. By the result of the other protozoans which decompose microbes and which provide these decomposed microbes to the nutrient as other microorganisms, and these digested microorganisms will synthesize carbohydrates, and this carbohydrate used by the archaebacteria, and which helps to release the methane gas. Digestion in the ruminants is the good example for a symbiosis. What is symbiosis? Is the mutual benefited association is a symbiosis. Why this is known as symbiosis association? Is the microorganisms are provided the digestive enzymes into the gut, and it helps to the digestion, while microorganisms get their nutrition and also shelter for them. So why it's called a symbiotic association. And the digestion of carbohydrates, that is or structural carbohydrate or non-structural carbohydrate, and it is digested into the sugars, that is mainly disaccharides and monosaccharides, and proteins are digested into the amino acids, and this amino acid is further converted into ammonia and also proteins. And when these animals are died off, which helps which provide proteins into next generation animals. And also lipids, lignins are not as such important in the ruminant digestion, but lipids and lignins are mainly digested by fungi. Then microorganisms also synthesize many vitamins like cyanocobalamin, and which is a greater quantities, and it's not enough sufficiently in the diet of the ruminants. So these kind of vitamins are provided by microorganisms. And also fiber is a fermented acetate which is provided by the microorganism by digesting cellulose and hemicellulose, and this fiber is the precursor of milk fat. And also this starch is fermented into propionate, and this is a precursor of the glucose, and these propionates, high level of propionates give the high yield of milk fat. And now we discussed the rumen microflora, that is we also said that which is the ruminants, these grass eating animals, and we have difficulty to, we all are difficulty to digest some like plants, but the ruminants are easily digested these plants because of they contain lots of microorganisms which release cellulase enzyme, and this cellulase easily digests the cellulose, hemicellulose and lignin like molecules. So why these ruminants are easily digest this. And also we say the different parts, compartments of the stomach of ruminant stomach, and major parts are rumens, reticulum and omasum, abomasum. Only the abomasum are the true stomach, that is similar to other animals' stomach. This rumen microflora mainly included in the first semester PG microbiology, the paper agricultural microbiology, and also which it's useful for the when we use studying animal physiology. I think you got it, and you should like my video. Thank you.